Day 26. Turning around. What we got? Root cellar we haven't done yet. Oh. The tool shed will have items, likely a sledgehammer or a shovel. I haven't done the root cellar. Draft the rooms you haven't seen. So many dig spots. Oh, potatoes. Hello. So many jars. Water. Hello, 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 hello. Search continues. Oh, fanciful stories. Last seen by Friday. Getting after carriage. No sign has been found yet. So whoever's here in the garden, they are determined to find her. Or here in the root cellar, not necessarily. This isn't necessarily for a garden. Oh, hello. The family tree! Hello, that is useful. There's Clara, there's Simon. Simon H. Sinclair. Oh, and that's Herbert. Mary Espin. But Herbert Sinclair's our uncle. There we go. And then Simon married Clara, and how is Herbert our uncle? Okay. Looks like once removed. Oh, I'm gonna have some fun naming some people later. Yeah, Espin. See, Espin has the swan, and it has the spades, which makes me think they're part of the black side of the red and... So this is Simon's family tree. Except Daniel's not on here. That is useful to have. Thank you very much. It is worth drafting the rooms that you haven't drafted before. Even though I'm sad about not getting my tools. That was worthwhile. No sign has been found yet. So what happened to... Clara died. What about your dad? We haven't heard anything about our grandfather, who apparently we're named after. We have our allowance. Let's go this way. Hallway, please. Key, please. Closet will have items for us. That's what I want. Not a shovel. Never give me the item that I want to have, thank you. Ooh, the den. I think it's faced the... No, that works. I was gonna say I think it's faced the wrong way, but that works. You have a chest today. Well, now. Storeroom. The nook's gonna curve the wrong way. Bedroom's gonna give me more steps. I'll take the storeroom. Corridor just keeps going. I mean, you turn in the entrance hall. Items for sale. We can see what's there. I'm fine with that. You got a shovel? Don't know how to turn this on. I'll have to figure it out. What do you got for me? Running shoes, a magnifying glass, a sledgehammer. Yeah, I want all of the above, please and thank you. Alright, well, I know to come back here. The locksmith, nice. Let's do the nook. I want keys. Guest bedroom. You turn the wrong direction. Let's not do that. Spare bedroom, or we can go this way and then hope and pray. This makes life a little easier though, because then I don't have to hope and pray. That gives me more options. Do you have an item for me? No? Oh! Ooh, you have a gem for me. Thank you. The drawing room is better. One day I'll figure out what to do with this fireplace. You do not seem to have vents though. So I don't think connecting the boiler room to you... Where's the gas room? Except that's an electric fireplace, right? Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. I want to go this way. Kitchen can give me food and go down. I mean, I want food. Will you get bacon and eggs? You don't have money for it. You can try and redraw a floor plan and try and get a three-way, which was really what I wanted. But I'm curious, because if you get... Let's take a look. Because my theory is bacon and eggs are in the morning. No. Okay, so it must be a specific... every green room in your house today. Because I think we're still pretty early. So it must only be on certain days. I don't necessarily want the closet right there. Not the closet, sorry, the dining room. We can do this closet, that's fine. What is that? A telescope? Gain an additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. I didn't know that existed. So we're at 14. I still think we're gonna get 12. I'm at the point where I'm just like concerned. We're gonna get 12 and whatever 2 is. We're at the point where the observatory is dangerous. Yeah, redraw. The pool. That's the pump room. We don't necessarily need the pump room right now. Parlor's gonna go, yeah, we need the pool right now. We definitely need the pool. Corridor goes straight and can't be locked. Air security. Let's do that. Lockpick. There's that jazzy music again. That was in the tomb. Alright. Keycard system. We're gonna go to low. Because I have a lockpick. And if I ever get to offline mode, we're gonna unlock you. And then... I have my water? I do have my water, thank goodness. Remote terminal access, please. Doing the experiments is fun. And also very helpful. Especially if I can increase my allowance or anything like that. For each bedroom you draft, gain a key for every 2 how. Immediately add a small chest. Gain 3 gold for each bedroom in your house whenever you draft an archive floor plan. Gain a key for every 2 hallways in your house. I don't know how many hallways I have right now. It might only be 2. You know, you could always wait. You could always back out. Nope, you only have 1 hallway, so that was pointless. You could always back out and then do it. You don't have to do it immediately. Something says open this door first, so I will listen to what something says. Ooh, we haven't done the sauna yet. That will completely, you know what? Do the rooms you haven't done. Do the rooms you haven't done. Keycard! Hello! Keycard can be high now. Why do you have arrows? Like the steps. I don't understand what that means. That's gonna drive me up the wall. I know that means something. You can make them high now. The lab or the chapel. Chapel loses a door, so we'll go here. Ooh, can I pause the experiment? Bet you. I forgot I could do that. Experiment setup. Pause experiment. Pause experiment. Can I start a new one? You cannot change parameters at this time. Alright, so resume then. I mean, that's pointless. Why do you have a pause? Oh, I guess you could have something in an effect that you don't necessarily want to go off for some reason. Locker room. Spread keys throughout the house. Go straight into the foundation. So there was an experiment for every archive room. I don't think we're gonna play with the doors this time. Nothing. Nothing. But I may come back and see what I can find. Does just drafting it spread keys throughout the house? Is that how that works? Ooh, key card. I got hopeful. What is the... I don't know what the green means. Dining room is nice, but it doesn't have vents. I don't remember if the parlor has vents. It probably doesn't. The observatory probably doesn't. Let's get some gems. We don't have any gems. Even though I have the telescope, I'm just concerned we're gonna get the dead end thing that we don't want, so... This box contains the gems. The blue box has a true statement. The empty boxes both have true statements. So if this is true and this is true, then you are empty, but then that becomes true. So... So you're false. Empty boxes have true statements. So empty boxes have false statements? Which would be the blue box is false. So you're false, this isn't true. Blue box has a true statement. If you're false, oh, but then you're all true. Empty boxes both have true statements. The blue box has a true statement. Yeah, then you're all true. If you're false and don't contain the gems, then you're false. Then you're all false. So either you contain the gems and you're all true, or you don't. I'm trying, which doesn't make any sense. So... So this says the blue box has a true statement. If this is false, then this has a false statement. And that's false. So you don't contain the gems. You're false. You're saying empty boxes have true statements. Then if you're false and don't contain the gems, then you would be true. And if you're false, so you would be false. Oh, Jesus. The empty boxes both have true statements. So that could be false and therefore empty. But then these would be true, and you would automatically... I can't figure this out. They're either all true or they're all false, and that's not how the puzzle is played. The empty boxes have false statements, which would mean this is false. So if you're false, I don't frickin' know. I don't frickin' know. I'm picking one. I don't think this is right. Oh my god, it was right. I don't understand. I was going between that or the blue box. I don't know what happened. I don't know. My brain hurts. This try the lockpick multiple times thing has never worked. We have done the ballroom. Set your gems to 2, which we already have. The pantry curves the correct way, which is what we need. I don't even know what I'm going for at this point. Nana! Coat check, right? I can get the emerald bracelet. But do I want it right now? Not responsible for contents or garments or articles left overnight. So does that mean I'll lose it the next day? I can't, because... Oh no, it's all dead end. It's all dead end, no matter what I do. Well, then I want this one. I want this one so I can get a star. Because, so, all it does... Alright, so 12 gets us dead end rooms. So I can have a 12 and a 2. So I would get 2 trunks in dead end rooms. 2 trunks added to the entrance hall shouldn't do me any good. Wait, do I still have keys? I still have keys. Oh, hold on, go back. I was supposed to use a telescope. I can leave. Okay. So what is the telescope? Hold on. Wait, it showed up and then it didn't. Oh, did I lose it now? Well, that didn't work. Oh, weird. So if you can't find a constellation, then it's dead end. So if you have 12 stars and then my friggin... Okay. Did anything have a chest in it? Why? Oh, do it again. So now I have to pay attention to the shapes, not just... Okay. So it's a dead end if you don't identify. Now I need to be paying attention. Because if I can't make a constellation, I'm screwed. I see. Wait, or did you? Okay, yeah, stop telling me to do you again. I can't remember if there was a chest anywhere. And I don't know if it's possible for a chest to have something like a shovel in it. Oh, we have, let's do the locker room. So last time these dark ones were a bad idea. I can't remember if I did the back or not. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. Kirk Darren. We saw Darren on something. That name is familiar. Kirk Darren is a pseudonym? Question mark? E-O-N-Y-M question mark. I'm glad it didn't end the day. Nope, coins. I want you guys to open so I know that I used you. Okay, nothing in there. Supposedly we spread keys throughout the house. Kirk Darren. Where did I see Darren? Seems like something we read recently. I don't remember what switching you on did. It did something. I'll have to go back and look. Kirk Darren. I haven't had a magnifying glass in forever either. You got a key for me? Key for me? Key for me? No, you've nothing. You have vents. You do not. You have a key. No keys for me. All right. Kitchen. If I only get one key, that seems wrong. Do I have the commissary. For 14 I can buy something. So maybe I'll wait on food. Oh, there's a key. Did you get any more items while I was away? Yes, you did. Thank you. Got a dead end run, and we still have stuff we can do. Spare room, then the Nook. Commissary, that's where we were trying to go. Key for me? No? Okay. The room of keys? Didn't get any extra keys? No chest for you. Did you get anything? Ah! Okay, the magnifying glass. I wanted that in the mail room. Specifically the mail room. The sledgehammer would help me with, and the sleeping mask helps me with steps, and running shoes helps me with steps. I don't think the stuff I wanted magnifying glass on was rooms that we don't have. I think the mail room. Nope. I think the mail room and the drafting studio was what I wanted that for, and possibly the library, but I don't think the library is gonna work. So magnifying glass isn't useful. We don't have a workshop. I'm curious what the heck I could do with the telescope. And the sledgehammer is only going to help me with breaking stuff like that, which I can use a key for, or pay some money for a sledgehammer. Fine, I bought it. Nope, all coins. Not what I wanted. But at least I looked. Got anything for me? Other than that, you got a key somewhere? No. We can try the storeroom, in the hallway, in the closet, because we might as well. We've come this far. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Don't know what you are a model of, but I stare at you every time. What is that? There's a swim bird. Okay. Green. It's on a green chair, if it matters. Did you get another key? No? Ah, you did. Alright, we're gonna go back up to the locker room. The locker room just seems to have random tidbits, and as long as I have random keys to spare, why the heck not? The commissary? I don't think the commissary had keys to buy. It had a magnifying glass, and it had running shoes, and it had, yep, okay. Security room. I'm losing my mind. It's already gone. It was long lost. It was lost a while ago. All the way up, around, and over, and forever. We can get some food out of the kitchen. Nah, you have enough steps. Get some food out of the kitchen just in case. Just in case you get some hint about something. You have to go somewhere. There you go. Just do that. I don't have any green rooms in the house. Why should there be a key at the bottom of this? No, we didn't have this room drafted. I don't think. security, gotta go to the lab. I always think this is a thing and it's not, it's just the lighting. Okay. Light colored doors. And another key! Another vault key. Is this one different? Yes! 223. Why does that? Does it matter that the safety deposit keys are different? 223. So, is there like a key for each vault? Like you can continue to find these? And it'll open up something else in the vault? Just, you know what? Do it. Do it. Do it. Yep. Stop it. I know I don't need to collect them, but it makes me feel better. If you've got one with 3 keys in it, thank you. More coins. Nothing. Running shoes. I think the locker room always has a pair of running shoes. Alright. Well, that was fun. Now we're out again. Alright. Calling it a day. What time is it? I got time for one more run. Oh, did I say not yet? I don't know what I said. I don't know what I said. I wasn't paying attention. The rustic villa. I don't think we've had the rustic villa. So I was talking to a friend of mine who has, you know, people have said, hey, you know, it'd be really great if we could save in the middle of the day, day 27, so that, you know, people who have kids or something can't spend like an hour, because most runs will take you an hour about. What? What was that from? Something I did the other day. Some people might want to pause their game and save. And I was talking to a friend of mine who has a theory that what basically rolls the randomization for the rooms is loading a game. So the theory is that if you had the ability to save in the middle of a day and then come back and load your game, it would re-roll everything. Which is why his theory is it cannot be implemented with the way that the game is coded. I don't know if that's accurate, but I thought that was an interesting theory. Hello? Make an offering of a beneficial blessing that'll last for 7 days. I don't have any coins right now, but I'll come back when I have them. I don't know what kind of blessing will last for several days. Hopefully something very nice. I will come back. I wasn't, please don't feel like I'm stiffing you. I just have no money to donate. Seeing this place worn down and decrepit was sad. See if we get the rumpus room again. It's always fun. Allowance. I would love more allowance, please. Corridor. Storeroom. I hate the dead end literally right there, but Give me something good. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. That'll work. I do not want the dark room right now. That'll work. I'll be back. You still exist? Do I want it? Because I'm dead-ending myself. And I don't want to keep dead-ending myself. Commissary's great. I need to continue this walk. Dad has a pawn. Guess we can see if we can do the chess thing. Don't know if it'll be possible though. Pantry or the parlor. Parlor will get me some gems. Pantry just gets me steps and coins. Coins are nice. Ooh, coin purse. Hello. Don't hurt my brain again. I didn't like that last time. This box is empty. A box with a false statement is empty. Well, you could be true. There are 2 false statements. Oh dear, good lord. So you could be false and have the gems. You could be false and there's only 1 false statement, and then this would be true. But then you would be empty. And then you would become true. If you are true and you're empty, you could be... No. If you were false, then you would have the gems in it. And then you would be true. So that wouldn't work. Box with a false statement is empty. If you're true and empty, and you're... I don't know what you are. You're true, but I don't know. You could be false and be empty. Which means you would have the gems. And that worked for my brain, and I don't want to backtrack it, so... Like I usually try to go the other way, and I'm like, no, 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 we're gonna test it right now. West Hall. Should I wait? Because this might let me get around the chapel. And I don't know what the heck I'm going to draft from the den. It could be a closet. For all I know. Spare green room. Or do the closet. You could have a shovel. Or a sledgehammer in you. But if this dead ends, I'm not losing anything. Not really losing anything here either. I'm gaining another doorway. You could dead end the chapel if you wanted. Sometimes you have stuff for me, and I enjoy that. First time you enter each green room, use... Have you been there before and I ignored you? Use water can to gain a gem. It only has 3. Okay. Security room is nice. Nook could wrap around. Security room has a knight, right? Want that. I'm not gonna worry about the keycard system right now. What am I doing? This? I'm doing something. What was it? Well, every time you use a watering can, something happens. Immediately, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Immediately spread dirt on the driveway. Set your steps to 40. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, deliver a letter to the mailroom. Please? I'm happy with that. See if we wrap around to the chapel or not. Ooh, the laundry. The patio. We'll wrap around to the chapel. And we can figure out how this watering can freaking works. But we lose a gem and we want to draft 2 or more. So to get the letters in the mailroom. Because they will provide us with clues. Lose half your steps. I hate you so much. I have 75 steps. Why would you do this? I could redraw, but honestly, that's a good room. It's got 4 pathways. I hate you. You know that? I hate you. So much. Well, I never have to worry about it again. Alright, now we have a security door. So I should go. This is a cot, by the way. I had to look this up. This is a cot. I would have drawn that quite differently to get that that was a cot. That does not look like a cot to me. Mostly because this front part looks like it has... Looks like it's hanging down, which is what made me think trough, because you would fill it with something. I'm not getting that there's a piece of fabric across it, except the back end. But then I don't know what's going on the front end. So, yeah. Wasn't gonna solve that one. Alright, let's go back. If I ever get the power, turn this off. Keycard system. Offline mode will be unlocked. I don't have a lot of keys, so I'm just gonna leave it. I don't care. Maybe this will be the power room. Really? Not the power room, but the garage. With a bunch of keys. It goes against my 2 gem requirement, but a bunch of keys. Going for it. You don't stay permanently open? Since I've got the disc, if I get the car keys again, are there gems inside? Does something like that happen? Is this the same? Yeah, this is the 3rd time you were off. I'm just looking now, because I keep finding items where I'm like, was that there before? And I just wasn't paying attention. Jeez Louise. I should go down to the hallway. Because the hallway might draft up into... Yeah. Hallway. Do the hallway first. How far down are you? You're not... Oh, you're a little further down than I expected, but it's fine. Watering can. What's this do? Gives me gems? I wasn't paying... Oh, I did! I got a gem. Interesting. Okay. Cool. Not that. The laboratory. Why do you all turn? Jim would go straight up. Lab would go that way, which is better. That's better. I don't think I've ever found a random item in this room. Okay, dining room's not bad. Yeah, dining room's good. I'm not sure I've ever found a random item in this room either. Maybe I'm not looking. It's because sometimes there's stuff on the floor, but I don't know how much of that is. Oh, you picked up a metal detector. And how much of it is. Although, no, that was there the whole time. You just weren't observant. Do not know the answer to that question. Okay, so the commissary will go that way. The kitchen will go that way. Kitchen gets me food. Commissary gets me items. I don't have a lot of money. I mean, none of them are super awesome for me, so. Salt. A compass, a shovel, and a sledgehammer. Nice. And they don't cost a whole lot? Shovel is 6 and a sledgehammer is 8. Oh, we could do the bedroom. That'll get us, okay. That gets us a downward thing. Oh, you have a window. I don't think I've ever drafted you with a window. Huh. Is that important? Code check. I could get the gems. But I think I need to... How does that affect the rooms? How does that affect the experiment? I don't know if the experiment is spend gems. I think it's just a room with a 2-gem requirement. Whenever you spend... Okay, I need to spend them. So I'm not gonna grab this. I should have done the observatory. I have to spend gems. Okay. I have to spend 2 or more to get a letter. Whatever is not bad. Coins are needed. Thank you. Hey. That would curve that way. The dark room sucks. But would give me 2 different ways. And I could just deal. I'm probably fine with just dealing. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, whenever you draw by drafting, you can rotate. Oh. Draw while drafting. But I don't need to rotate these. Yep, I know. I know. I don't have a key card. No, that's not useful. That's what I was coming in here for, was like, oh, if I draft a dead end, it's fine. I don't care. Nope. Not even gonna let me do that. There's no kitchen. Okay. Dining room. Yes, up to the weight room we go. Nothing? Okay. Okay. Okay, I gotta go down and then back up. I have so many keys. Should maybe turn off the security doors. Right, first time you enter a green room. Hello. Okay, up is locked, so this way better be some good. Oh, the gymnasium. Hi. Breaker box. I can turn off the security room, and I can turn on the dark room. That would be lovely. I can turn off security doors. Those were the words I was going for. Turn off. Okay, so this puzzle didn't stay. This didn't stay. Gymnasium, turn off. Dark room, turn on. I don't need the garage on. So, do I want to do this again? Wait, I don't remember how to do this. Oh, I don't have blue anymore. Blue's not a color. I guess you can't do it again? Okay. Guess that answers that question. So now I can go this way. Right? Corridor is not locked. Or go around. That's fine. Okay. Now, do I want to hope and pray for a boiler room? So I've been told some hallways have vents. I need to think about that every time. Because I haven't seen evidence that the hallways have vents. There's the pool, which doesn't help my immediate needs. The patio will go down and kind of suck. I could use for gems. This goes both ways. And I could try to draft something different. The pool doesn't have vents. So if I do the boiler room, I'm screwed no matter. Let's just try it. You'll open up. I don't want to be less likely to find items. The nook gives me 2 keys. Because right now I need items. What is this? What? Are you telling me to dig somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the corridor. There's no dig spot there. Right? Observatory does not have vents. Doesn't need vents. Okay. Alright. Alright. So there's 15, and then I need to hope and pray, right? That I see shapes in here. And I'm not... That looks like a diamond, that 3. Let me check. But you also have 15. So... yeah, there's a slice there at least. There could be a key there. I do see a slice. I should be able, at least last time I could direct it. Oh, the sail! Hey! So if I go back... Okay. It's a day only. Everything up to 50% off. Offered valid at the following locations: the commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshelf. Bookshop. Words. I don't have a lot of money and I wanted to use the shrine. You would give me rerolls, so I could try with some reroll dice to get the boiler room. Or go down to the commissary. I don't even remember what it had. Oh, look, there's a 2-gem requirement, but I can't do it because I don't have enough gems. This always happens. This always happens. I think I have 1 letter in the mailroom. Well, I can get a gem. Why was there a... Wait. We wouldn't find the 7th letter. And there was a crown in the garden. In the west, in the apple orchard, there was a crown on the floor. Okay. I want to go back to the dark room, but I only have 6 steps left? Holy shit. Weight room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's not gonna help. Alright. So I should probably just keep going forward then. Really? I need to rotate you. Freezes your accounts. I don't have a, coins will not reset at the end of the day. Cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. I'm running out of steps. So... But then if I get lucky and I draft the boiler room again, I'm gonna be mad. I could do the passageway. Draft the room you haven't seen. Draft the room you haven't seen. It's so cold. Oh look, gems. Not for staff use. Master Sinclair's personal freezer? Well, that's not creepy at all. There's keys? There's a letter? What else is in here? There's a chess piece. Another key. So what do I thought there would be a temperature dial in here, but I think that's what it was warning me about. Where is it? Freezer? Did I put it in here? But it says the cooler is unaffected. Room temperature. Melting point. So I have to draft the furnace next to it at atmospheric pressure. Huh. Okay, for some reason I thought that there would be like a way in here to set the freezer. Oh! Oh, I think when you draw more red rooms with the furnace, even if the furnace isn't next door, because everything gets wavy. So I think the whole house gets warmer. But it doesn't affect the cooler. Why doesn't it affect the cooler? What if I open it and leave it open? Nope, that's the weight room. Where's the one about the cooler? Nope. That must be in here. Don't worry about the freezer access. We saw a major temperature rise on Friday, which I believe may be related not to your freezer visit, but the use of the furnace in close proximity. Has a major effect on temperature in the house in rooms in close proximity to it. Okay, so the whole house doesn't get wavy. It's if it's nearby. Okay, and that's what, this? No. These two. So back to rooms. Grab these two. Put in here. Okay. Yeah, I did not fully understand how this worked. Look at our stuff is frozen. Now I do. Now I understand. So I can't gain more gems, and I can't spend my coins, so I can't go back to the shrine and do anything. Okay. And damn it. Okay. Treasure map. What? This looks like the spot? This spot? 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now to find something to dig with. I can't find something to dig with. I counted 5 instead of 6. So, but I don't have the treasure map. I have to have that in my inventory to dig. Huh. Well, that's the end of this run. Let's see for shits and giggles if I can draft the boiler room. I can't do anything with it because I'm out of steps. Servants' quarters. We've been there. Showroom, we've been there. I drafted the boiler room, ladies and gentlemen. Wait. No, I have to turn it on, don't I? Oh, gem requirement's frozen. No, the good old locker room. Ooh. Not that that's gonna help us any. Does that work? Hey, at least it works. At least it works. I had the boiler room. I had it. Wow. Right next to here. That's alright. We'll try again. Have I completely... Now I have more steps. But is it worth anything at this point? I can get to the dark room. I can't spend my money. I can't do anything. I could just draft more rooms and hope I find something to use the magnifying glass or the watering can on. Oh my god. Okay, can I get to the dark room? Just keep going down. No, I can't get to the dark room. Oh, I can get to the dining room, though. No. 1, 2, 3. I can get to the dining room. I can't spend my money. But I don't need to in the dining room. There will be food. Holy shit. I've gotten insanely lucky. Should be food, because I got all the way up. No, 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 no! Let me eat it! If you let me eat it, and it gives me stabs. Sorry, Shrine. I feel bad.